The Lost Army of Cambyses, 50,000 soldiers swallowed by the desert Part 4. There are many theories as to what happened to Cambyses' army after they left Susa in 530 BC to conquer the Arabian Peninsula. One of the most popular is the sandstorm theory. This is what we know. In the year 522 BC, an elite force of 50,000 Persian soldiers, under the command of Cambyses II, set out from the capital of Susa to conquer the Arabian Peninsula. But the army was never seen again. No trace of them was found until the 19th century, when an explorer discovered the ruins of a once great city in the middle of the desert. The buildings were made of a strange black stone, and no one had ever heard of the city or its people. The explorer sent samples of the stone back to Britain for analysis, and in 1837 it was discovered that the stone came from the island of Bahrain, 30 miles off the coast of modern-day Kuwait. But how did an army of 50,000 men disappear without a trace? One of the most popular theories is that they were all buried alive by a violent haboob. A haboob is a type of dust storm that can reach speeds of up to 60 miles per hour and can last for days. If a haboob had hit the unprepared army, it could have easily buried them alive. Their bodies may still be entombed beneath the shifting dunes of the desert, a silent and terrible reminder of the power of nature. Another theory is that the army was betrayed. The guides who led them through the desert were from local tribes who had a history of raiding and pillaging. It's possible that they led Cambyses' men into a trap, then slaughtered them and took their treasure. A third theory is that the army didn't vanish, but splintered. According to this theory, the men who survived the desert trek either died of starvation or disease, or simply wandered away from the group and joined desert tribes. Some believe that the descendants of these men still live in the desert to this day, and that their lineage can be traced back to the Lost Army of Cambyses. Finally, there's the mystical theory. According to this story, which is said to have been passed down for generations by desert nomads, Cambyses' army wasn't lost, but rather swallowed by something beyond our natural law. When the army reached the edge of the desert, they were confronted by a terrifying sight. Before them lay the Desert of Spirits, a place of swirling sand and howling winds where the laws of nature are turned upside down. Some say the army was lured forward by voices from beyond the grave, while others say they were simply too afraid to go back and too thirsty to move forward. Whatever the reason, they crossed into the Desert of Spirits and were never seen again. What do you think happened to Cambyses' army? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching.